Shalom family, this is Brother Mikael. First of all, I want to thank the Most High for this great opportunity that He has given me to share this great message with all the Bantus, Hebrew Israelites scattered of the four corners of the world. The Most High gave me a message. It was a week ago. I was coming from the Hebrew to Negro conference in Detroit, Michigan. He has spoken to me in my way back home and gave me a specific message to give to people, to Hebrew Israelites, not only in North America, South America, and Asia, and all the part of the world where they were scattered. So let's go in the book of Jeremiah 29:14. Let's read. I will gather you from all the nations and all the places where I driven you, said Yahuwah. I will bring you again in a place where I caused you to be carried away captive. Right? Let's read another one. This is Isaiah 11:12. Ye shall set up a sign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So it's gonna come a time where the Most High is gonna reach out to all Judahs, all the Hebrew Israelite Bantu peoples, scattered from the all four corners of the earth. And the Most High is going to bring us back to the motherland, which is Africa. The Most High spoken to me, say that this message is specifically for those who are worried. There's a lot of people are worried going back to Africa, to the continent they've never been before. You don't have any family members, no contact. A lot of people are taking DNA tests to find out where the ancestors came from and to know where they can move. People have their lives, they have the job, they're gonna leave their jobs, their family members here. Some people are gonna leave their parents, some people are gonna leave their children. The Most High say that you should not worry. I know your journey. I know your future. I know where you are going. I know the outcome. My eyes have seen that. But I will only going to help and to assist and to be with those who shall trust me, those who shall put their faith to me, those who shall have hope to me, and I will direct their path to the righteousness. I am the beginning and the end. I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, the one that opened a door that no man, no evil spirit shall shut that door, and the one that shut a door that no man, no evil spirit shall open that door. And I am preparing a place for you, a place in my kingdom. Those who are currently serving me, serving my son, working for my kingdom, those who are doing that with love, with passion, with their hearts, they shall be rewarded. However, those who are doing my work, working for my kingdom, but they have double-minded, they shall not going to be rewarded. And the Most High also say that do not worry for the things of this world. The things of this world are temporary, but the things of my kingdom is eternal and forever. Do not worry for what you're gonna eat, how you're gonna feed your family. Do not worry. You are going to Africa. You've never been there. How you gonna survive? How you gonna sustain? How you gonna be able to feed your family, in a country that you have no idea, nobody you never been there. You don't have any contact. You never been there in your entire life. But the Most High say, do not worry, I will be with you. And that time, I'm not gonna leave you nor forsake you. I know where you are going. I know your future. And the Most High also say that, look at the birds. Look up at the birds. When they leave the nest in the morning, by the time they return in the afternoon, the Most High feed them. So in this regard, we're gonna read in the book of Matthew 6, 26 and 30. And Yesaya, Yahusha, Yesaya is his real name in Bantu language, said in the book of Matthew 6, 26 to 30, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father feed them. Are you not more important than they? Can any one of you by worrying add a single hour to his life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how Yah clothe the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of a little faith? So you see here, Isaiah is talking about faith. The word of Yah said that without faith it is impossible to please him, and those who come to him must believe that he is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. If you come to the Most High, you have to have faith. We haven't seen the Most High in our eyes, but we don't need to see him in order to believe that he is real. The Most High is real. Just look at the skies. Look at the trees, the natures. You don't need an evidence to believe in the Most High. So the Most High say that it just live by faith. You don't look at the circumstances. You don't focus on the problems. How I'm gonna feed my family, where I'm going, am I gonna be able to get a job? I'm gonna leave behind my house. I'm paying for my mortgage. I have my car, my life here. I have, I got my degree here. And now the Most High is saying that we should move back to Africa, to a third world country. Africa has about 54 different countries. A lot of people are taking DNA tests, as I said earlier, to find out where the ancestors came from. Then they can determine which country to move. My advice in this regard will be that we should seek the Most High. You shall seek the Most High, and you shall receive a revelation. The Most High shall direct your path. Don't just follow a brother because this brother is moving to this country, or this brother is planning to buy land to this country, and you also want to buy land over there or move over there. I tell you, each person has his own destiny, and the salvation is individual. We all shall rely on the Most High. We have to have the relationship with the Spirit of the Most High. When you have trust in the Most High, when you seek him on a consistent basis, you read his word, you fear him, you walk and live in holiness, the Most High will direct your path. So another word that he has given me again, like in another message, and he also said that he is preparing a place in Eden, the God of the Eden, where he put Adam and Eve. He will take 144,000 families, 144,000 elect. They shall be sealed, by the seal of Yah. He will protect them during that time. The Most High said, during that time you shall not go hungry. None of you will fall ill or will be bite by mosquito. I will remove all the fierce, dangerous animals around you. I will protect you. I will give you peace in mind, peace in your heart. You shall have safety. I will keep you there for 3.5 years. Meanwhile, the rest of the world will go through great tribulation. That's the message that the Most High gave me to deliver for His people around the world. We are in a time of the end. Yahushua said that this generation shall not pass until all things fulfilled. My word, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not going to pass away until everything written in a book of life shall all take place. So I want to make a little bit of comment regarding the word that I received from the Most High. I wanna talk about how we are conducting ourselves, how we working with the Most High. There are scriptures, some people don't pay much attention. The Most High said that we shall keep His commandments, laws and statutes. We shall meditate on His word day and night, like He said in the book of Joshua 1:8, and also in the book of Psalm. You shall meditate on His word day and night. You shall be like a tree planted in the rivers of water, right? So holiness is very important. Remember, He has spoken to Moses, saying, I am holy. Therefore, the children of Israel, they shall also be holy, because I am holy. Many times, the Most High spoken to me the same thing. He said that I am holy. You have to be holy, pure. You have to have pure mind. Unfortunately, you're gonna find a lot of our brothers and sisters, we are in Hebrew Israelite community, especially in North America. They still have a little bit of issues, and not being able to disconnect from sins totally. You're gonna see people who decided to obey certain laws and commandments, and they put aside, some other laws. Meanwhile, the word said that if you break one law, you entirely break the entire laws of the Most High. For example, the word said that we shall be holy because He is holy. The Most High is talking about holiness. How can you have a lifestyle of holiness if you live with a lady and you never get married? You have a family, children, you never get married. And how can you be holy if you keeping fornicating? There are people there, they claim they are the children of the Most High. They keep the laws, they keep the Sabbath days, they keep the feast, they blow up the trumpet, but they still have issue when it comes to sexual immorality. You're gonna see people, they still have the mind, of, sinning. You remember Yahushua, Isaiah said that if you think, by thinking about that, you already committed that sin. We shall be pure before Him and holy. You're gonna find people who are arrogant, who are proud. Meanwhile, the word said that Yah resist the proud, but give grace to humble. So those are the things, some of the things that we have to go back to the Most High on the knees, seek Him consistently, deliver us, right? The Most High, He does not tolerate sin. One of the reasons that our ancestors were sent, in captivity, in slavery, the Most High allowed nations, to come from far away to to scatter them, Judah to the four corners of the earth, was because of the same thing. They went to serve other gods. They broke the law of the Most High. Those are sins. The Most High said that a man shall not live by the word alone, but a man lives by every single word proceeding out of the mouth of Yah. A man shall not live by the bread alone, right? You're gonna see also in a book of Mark 12:30-31, the Most High said that you shall love thy Elohim with all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength. Then you shall love thy neighbor as thyself. Unfortunately, you're gonna see a lot of Hebrew Israelites, they have issues, they don't get along, because they don't agree on something, they kind of disconnected. You're gonna find out that a lot of Hebrew Israelites, especially in North America, they still believe that the Israel in the Middle East is the place where the Most High is gonna take us back. They still believe that land, that fraudulent land, that fake Israel is the place that all the story of the Bible took place. Why? Because they rely on the books they read. A lot of people do the research and discover information, and they are convinced that's the place. There's one thing is missing, is lacking on this. It's revelation, divine revelation. Only come from the Spirit of Yah. Only Ruach, the Holy Spirit, can reveal the truth. Many people are making a lot of mistakes because they're only reading the Bible. They're only reading books. They doing research, they digging in, finding books. Those are ancient books, 1800 books, and based on that, they believe that that land is the true location. But I'm here to tell you that this is not the right place. You will be deceived again, because the devil is the master deceiver. A lot of people who wrote those books were Jesuits. They were people guided by the spirit of devil to write those books. The devil knew that time will come. The Most High will awake his people, and those people, they're gonna try to find out the truth. They're gonna seek to read some books. I'm not talking about the Bible or the Apocrypha or the Torahs, but I'm talking about other books that people do research. I'm not saying that all books that people read are wrong, but we have to be very careful. When you do your research, you find the information, what you need. You have to go on your knees, you have to fast, you have to seek Yah to confirm. How can you make a YouTube video you teaching people that Israel is in the Middle East? This is wrong, because you are unknowingly deceiving your fellow brothers. The Most High said that we should go back to the motherland, where the all black people scattered all the four corners of the earth. They all came from Africa. So I just want you I just want to remind you that I want to remind you that we should exercise diligence when we come into dealing with the information. One of the things also I found that very interesting, you're gonna see that people, I'm not talking about every people, but there are people, they do not spend time in prayers. They do not spend time in prayers, and yet they read the scripture. But I'm telling you, revelation comes from Ruach. You have to learn to leave your comfort zone. You have to leave your comfort zone. You have to seek the Most High in prayer. When you seek the Most High in prayer, then He will begin to reveal information to you, right? You're gonna see there is no unity among the Hebrew Israelites in North America. I actually seen another brother attack another brother and made a YouTube video, rebuking the brother, and the brother also recorded another YouTube video and struck back. they kind of hate each other. This is not Israel. This is not the people of Yah. Most of the people, they misunderstanding. They think like Yah is gonna do some exception because I am black and I am the son of Most High, and I can behave anyhow. Look, I'm telling you the truth. If you do not obey the word of Most High entirely, you may not even make it. The word say that you should not hate your fellow brother Israelite. You can rebuke frankly your brother, but you cannot hate. The word say that you cannot hate. If you find that your brother has an issue or any problems, not teaching the truth, intend to misleading others, what you can do, you can rebuke him frankly, and also pray for that brother, right? Rather than attack the brother and the brother attacks back. You're gonna see a lot of people, they do not agree on anything. This teach somebody teaching, the other one disagree, and for some reason they don't get along anymore, right? We don't have unity among us. This is the work of the devil, to divide people. When you are divided, then the devil will conquer you, right? I never seen that all the Hebrew Israelites in America come together or declare one day of prayer and fasting. I never seen that. People are just making video, trying to teach everybody become more right? But I'm telling you that the Most High see things differently, right? The Most High seek people who are humble. The Most High seek people who are fearing Him, people who are walking in holiness, people who have the love of Yahushua Yeshua in their hearts. I cannot say that I love Yahushua Yeshua and I'm still, getting drunk. I'm still talking like unbelievers. You're gonna see people. Unfortunately, even though they become the children of the Most High, they know the truth, but they still behaving the way they were behaving before, right? The word of Yah said that when you're born again, you become a new creation. Not the way Christianity teaches. A new creation means that you have the Spirit of Yah inside of you. You are led by the Spirit of Yah. Every decision that you're gonna make, you seek Yah. Every move that you make, you put Yah first. Yah should be first in your life. You should love Yah with all your mind, soul, strength. Everything that you do for the glory of the Father Yah. You're gonna see people when they do their lives, they do their things, when they find out they have some issue, any problems, this is the time that they decided to go on their knees and begin to pray, right? So those are the things that we have to change, my brothers and sisters. We have to put aside arrogance, proud. You have to put aside, they are actually brothers, they made themselves famous, they became famous and what they do, which is not bad. I'm not trying to criticize everyone here, but we have to be very, very careful. We have to be humble, right? This is one of the things that I wanted to make a little bit of comment. And also I want to thank a couple of brothers who are doing some amazing job. There's a brother in France, his name is Siba Malonga. This brother, he received revelations from the Most High in unbelievably way. He's like, he's doing a great job. I want to thank him, his life, his family, how the Most High is using him. And I also want to thank our brother Jonathan Chilombo in South Africa. Also speak about the Bantu peoples. The Bantu people are the people of Yah, right? The Bantu people are the true Hebrew Israelites from the Bible. And also Issachar is doing a fabulous job. And I want to also thank our brother Truth Unveil 777 made a lot of discoveries. He's been led by the Spirit of Yah. And also I want to thank our brother Ron Dalton Jr. This brother is a great brother. I was attending his conference, the Hebrew to Negro conference. The end time is near. This brother offered me 10 CDs, to send back to Angola. My background, from Congo, Republic Democratic of Congo. Born there, grew up there, moved to Angola. Stayed there, lived there. So Yah has blesses me. I speak a couple languages. Lingala, which is Bantu language. I speak Portuguese, French, English. So because we are all working for the kingdom, the brother has given me free CDs, free movies to send to Angola. So I really appreciate that, and I want to thank him for the work that he's doing. We should all be united, one voice. We should all come together. If you do not know, your families are those who believe in Yah, and those who are in the truth, those who believe in his son Yesaya Congo. That is real name, Bantu name of the Messiah, Yesaya. Our father Yah Congo, Tatanzambe, Tatanzambe. That is real name. That's the Hebrew language, the ancient Bantu Hebrew language. As I say, we are family, we are together. We should not hate one another. The Most High say that the one that believe in my son, the one that believe in me, this is your brothers and sisters, not your mom, your brother, your sisters, your cousins. So as long as that they do believe in the Messiah and they know the truth, they are your family. And those who do not believe, in Yesaya, and they do not wanna know the truth, they are not your family any longer. Your real family are like me, for example, and other brothers. So we should learn to love each other. And I wanna give praise, glory and honor to Most High. He's a marvelous Father. I'm telling you, from my experience, I've been saved. The Most High took me out of Christianity doctrine about 3 years. I'm going for my 3rd year. My experience, working with the Most High. I put all things aside. I do my best to live a life of holiness. I'm telling you, the Most High is the greatest Father ever. Before even you say something, He already know your needs. The reason why we were in Christianity, we were praying hard, asking the Most High to bless us. Sometimes you don't see a blessing because we were living in a lifetime of deception. You're gonna see a lot of Christians. They claim they are pastors, they are apostles. They are deacons, senior pastors. They are prophets. You just look at their lifestyle. They do not live up on what they preach. They preach something else. But if you have a hidden camera, you follow them, you see how they live their life, you're gonna scratch your head. They do not have the fear of the Most High. They preach the word of the Most High. They hold the Bible, but they do not fear the Most High. This is one of the thing I wanted to talk about. As I say, I give praise and glory and honor to our Father Yahuwah. He is a great Father. We shall love Him with all hearts, all our hearts, mind, soul, and strength. We were kind of spiritually dead. If you know the truth, you do it because the Most High loves you. He selected you, He touched you, He awakened you. It's not a coincidence. Now you know the truth. I remember 5 years ago we were still praying in the name of Jesus. This name is evil name. So now the Most High reveal us the truth. We should be more thankful. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do, you go to your knees and praise and thank the Most High for a new day that He has given you. There are people who are right now at the bed of the hospital. There are people who are not, who could not make 2020. They're dead. But for some reason, the Most High protect you and your family. We should be thankful to Him every single day of our lives. The Most High is our Father. He's our King, our Master, our leader, our Shepherd. We are His sheep. He is our Shepherd. Whatever He lead us, whatever He lead us, whatever we wish, we shall follow. As the sheep follow the shepherd. So I'm more, I'm very humble. I'm very grateful for what the Most High have done in my life. That's why I speak about His goodness, kindness, faithfulness, love, and mercy. Any black people come closer to me, I'm not shy talking about the goodness of the Most High. Because this is what we should be doing. If we claim that we love Him, we should not be we should not be shy to speak about His goodness. We shall speak about his kindness, faithfulness. He's not a man like a man say A today, B tomorrow. The Most High never change. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Whatever He said, He mean it. When He give you promise, He fulfill the promise, right? The Most High is the greatest Father ever. So we are blessed to be the children of the Most High Yah. So please do not forget to subscribe to my channels. I have a lot of revelations that the Most High gave me. I think in about a year and a half right now. I have about like couple notebook that I take notes every time He speak to me. So I'm gonna begin to make a video for this. So I want to thank you very much, and do not forget to you can send my links, your friends, your family members. This video very important, and I want everybody to know the message that the Most High has given to His people. And in that, I will see you next time, and thank you very much for your time. Shalom.